Hi, this is Melanie of Pardesi Reviews, and I'm here to do a review of Coolie. If you're new to Pardesi Reviews, I do reviews of Indian films in various languages, Hindi, Telugu, Tamil, Kannada, and Malayalam. So it's been a long time since I've been on the channel. If you want to know further why I took a break and details about that, I will talk about it at the end of the video, but let's get on to the review of Coolie. So some of you know I took a trip to India last spring, and I was lucky to be able to meet Lokesh Kanagaraj and talk to him about his film Leo and its connections to the Viggo Mortensen film History of Violence and so forth. And at the time that I was visiting, he was going to be meeting with Rajinikanth and talking about this movie. So he is a huge fan of Rajinikanth, which you can tell from this film. It is such an homage to the classic Rajinikanth films, including some de-aging scenes that show us, what Rajinikanth was like in some of his earlier films. It's really a fan homage to all of those, mannerisms and so forth, but not to too much of a degree. Let's just put it that way. So, it wasn't just all shtick. There was some plot and some character, development for Rajinikanth's character. So I'm going to struggle with whether I really get into spoilers or not. I will just tell you, was it worth the $20 to go see this film? Yes. I have heard some mixed things about this film. So I will just tell you why I got enjoyment out of it. Is it my favorite Lokesh Kanagaraj film? No. But was it a good time at the movies? Was it worth me paying $20 to go see it in the theater? Yes. And my reasons may be different than some of your reasons. If you're a Rajinikanth fan, which I am, I felt like it was a good film for Rajinikanth. It had a good character, a good story arc. I was pleased that there was zero romance element whatsoever. Shruti Haasan is playing a daughter figure to him, and he's taking care of her and taking revenge for his best friend and all of that. So, but it's what Lokesh Kanagaraj had to put his arms around with this film is how many stars, how many actors, how many cameos. Oh my God. And I loved all of them. Okay, because I watch all different languages of Indian film. All right, not all of them, but the five or six main ones. And so for me, I was like, oh my God, Nagarjuna is playing this awesome villain. Soubin Shahir from Malayalam cinema, who I have seen him in dramatic roles. I've seen him in comedic roles. I've seen him be sort of a villain, but to see him be an out-and-out villain opposite Rajinikanth, are you kidding me? And also, the music in this film is mostly not particularly memorable. I'm not running to put it on my playlist, but seeing Soubin Shahir dance to the Monica song like the rent was due, oh my God. It was amazing. It was amazing. Absolutely loved Soubin Shahir, and I, from seeing that song previewed a month ago, I was like, okay, he's just going to have a little role in this. It's not going to be a big thing. He was in the whole movie. It was so awesome. Nagarjuna is a villain. Love it. Okay, absolutely love it. Sathyaraj playing Rajinikanth's best friend and having de-aging scenes with them together in their youth. Oh my God. Okay, Shruti Haasan, Lokesh Kanagaraj normally really doesn't write exceptional female characters. I'm just going to say that, okay? And so Shruti's mostly a damsel in distress for the majority of the movie. And I was like, okay, right? But then I am not going to spoil what this other female character was, but she was epic. She was absolutely epic and just came out of left field. I had no idea she was going to be so epic. And then I was like, my mind was blown. And she continued. Oh my God. She was amazing. Okay. So Lokesh, thank you for her. Thank you for her. And those of you who've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my God. But I don't want to spoil it because it was such a delightful surprise when we learned about her character. It was like, wow. Okay. And then let's talk about the other cameos, because by the time this video comes out, it's no surprise. I will say Aamir Khan, why? Okay, like it's the end of the movie. He looks absolutely crazy with all these tattoos and whatever. Not that I didn't enjoy it, but it was just like this extra that wasn't necessary. Whatever. Okay, like you brought in the Aamir Khan fans. Okay, but Upendra, it was everything. It was everything. Upendra and Rajinikanth fighting together on screen. Again, worth the $20 right there. Right there. It was so awesome. It was so awesome. And I'm, like, I think his fans also will be pleased because I was waiting and I was waiting and I was waiting. And I'm like, this better not just be a little walk on nothing. And yeah, it was so amazing. So so there was things that were worth the $20. Was it maybe a little bit long? Was the editing in the second half? Okay. Like I didn't feel the suspense and whatever and tension that I have felt in some other Lokesh Kanagaraj films. But then again, you've got Rajinikanth, so you know everything's going to work out in the end, right? And there was one plot device about this sort of electric chair thing. Again, I don't really want to get into spoilers, but it was a little bit weird, but okay. Okay. I was explaining it all to my husband who didn't go to the movie with me, and he was like, what? I'm like, yeah, you just have to suspend disbelief and just go with it because it for plot reasons, okay? It just has to happen. I'm like, whatever happened, everything is happening around a dock. Like, what happened to, like, throwing bloody things and having sharks eat bodies? I don't know. So there was so many elements. My husband was like, I haven't seen you. He said, you went into this not sure if it was going to be good because you'd heard mixed things and you're so excited telling me all of these different elements. I'm like, yes. Yes. There were like the Soubin, Upendra, there were so many, Sathyaraj, there were so many things. And that special woman supporting character. There were so many little like, wow, these are amazing. Songs, as I said, not so great. They were just okay. And it's Anirudh, and I normally like his music, but it was just okay. So, I mean, we had Pooja Hegde doing an item number, which again, my husband was like, wait, she has nothing to do with the movie? Because I had to show him Soubin dancing to Monica. Like, I'm like, look how amazing this is, which wasn't so amazing to him. And he was like, I'm like, it's an item number. Like, I'm trying to explain. Yeah, whatever. She has nothing to do with the movie, but she's just in there to look beautiful and sexy and have Soubin go crazy. Like, that's it. Anyway, so I enjoyed it. I think it is worth seeing in the theater. Love to know your thoughts. If you enjoyed it, if you felt like it was everything that lived up to your expectations of Lokesh Kanagaraj pairing with his idol, Rajinikanth. I felt like he did good service to the fans, and also it was a decent movie, even if you're not a huge fan of Rajinikanth. Okay, so now we're at the end, and I will tell you, my mother had surgery earlier this year, and so I took a break from the channel, and then I just never stopped taking a break. The grind of doing the trailer reactions and the song reactions, I really enjoyed working with Kathy and everything and doing those, but it just became too much. And frankly, like, I have turned 60 years old this year. I'm the same age as Aamir Khan and Salman Khan and Shah Rukh Khan. And I don't know, it was just getting to be a grind. So I am going to talk about movies if it's something that I'm really excited about and I want to share. But if it's just kind of a meh movie and I see it and I'm like, I don't really have anything to say, I'm not going to bother. So I didn't do a video saying goodbye to my channel because I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if I'm completely done. And like I said, I had things to say about Coolie. Soubin! Like, you go, right? I had things to say about that. And I'm going to go see War 2, and I think I'll probably have things to say about that because it's Hrithik and it's NTR, right? Like, so, but there's just not been a lot that's excited me to talk about. And so I'm just not going to try to be putting out videos every week. So, or every day or whatever, like other people do. So I'm not saying goodbye yet, but just don't expect regular videos from me because I'm interested in other stuff. My mom is 85 years old and I'm rekindling my joy of researching genealogy, researching my ancestors. Here's a picture, might surprise you. This is my ancestor his name is Jacob Muskrat, and he's an American Cherokee Indian. So I am Indian, not Desi, but just in my heart. Anyway, all right. Thanks so much for watching and all the way to the end. And I really would be interested in your thoughts on Coolie. Did you enjoy it like I did? What did you think? All right, let me know. Thanks very much. Bye.